Final Cut Pro is now a subscription by Apple. I know what you must be thinking, and let me correct it immediately. It's not exactly that. Final Cut Pro is now part of a subscription-based suite of software that Apple is calling the Creator Studio. If you don't prefer to use this Creator Studio, you can still buy and use the standalone perpetual license. It's still available. And if you had it before, it will continue to work perpetually as Apple promised in its press release. But what is this Creator Studio? Let's dive in. So Apple's Creator Studio is a new subscription-based suite of software. It includes the following. There's Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro for audio editing, Pixelmator Pro, the replacement, Apple's answer basically to Photoshop/Lightroom, and Keynote, which is something we already have for free on our Macs, Pages, the same, Numbers, the same, Freeform. There's Motion for motion and graphics, as you can understand from the name, Compressor, which is an encoding software to change the encoding of video and audio, and there is Main Stage for live music performance. That's a big suite for the price of $12.99, almost $13 per month. Compare that to Adobe's $72 USD per month for Adobe's Creative Cloud. Now, granted, Adobe's Creative Cloud has way more apps, but for us creators, we have the same here and there. Does this mean I am encouraging people to move from Adobe to Apple Creator Suite, to Apple Creator Studio, I mean? Not exactly. I'm not advising anybody anything. I'm just saying that now you have two valid options, and the first option, the option from Adobe, is the time-honored one, the one that we have been using for a long time, but now there is a new one that offers basically the same functionality and works natively on any Apple device. That's the catch. It works on Mac and it works on iPad. If you have the Final Cut Pro perpetual license, it will work on Mac only. If you subscribe to the cloud service, to the suite that we're talking about, you will get it on Mac and iPad. The same goes for all the other apps, including Pixelmator, which is important for photographers/videographers like myself, for example. What about the apps that we already have for free on our Macs and some on our iPads as well, like Pages, Keynote, Numbers, Freeform, etc.? These will still be available as a free version on our Mac device, but if you subscribe to the suite, like I will do, then you will get much more from each of these apps. You will get AI functionality, you will get upgraded functionality, and you will get the ability to use it on Mac and iPad at the same time. And of course, there's the ability to share among family members. According to Apple's website, up to 6 family members can share the same subscription if they are of the same household. Now, is this good news or is it bad news? Having to pay extra is hardly ever good news. But to tell you the truth, I look at this as actual good news. Why? Because, let's face it, Final Cut Pro has been behind. It has its cool features, of course, but it has been behind for a long, long while. Adobe Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve both have more features, more intuitive interfaces, and they are more popular with creators. Is this going to still be the case if Apple is now making us pay monthly subscription for this suite? I doubt it. Don't get me wrong, Apple is already making us pay for Final Cut Pro via one-time payment. It's not a subscription, it's not something that is recurring, but it is something that people are paying. And many, many people are paying. And for the other apps like Pages, Numbers, Freeform, those that are available on Mac, we are paying the cost of those as part of purchasing a new Mac or a new iPad in some cases. So Apple is charging us for those, but now it's charging us extra for those. This implies, in the world of software, this implies a promise for faster and more rigid research and development. So we can expect Final Cut Pro and the other apps as well to exponentially accelerate their development, and probably Final Cut Pro will catch up to Resolve and the Premiere and will be one of the preferred tools for filmmaking and for video editing. I'm saying this as prediction only. I don't have any information from Apple. I'm saying this as prediction and as the thing that makes sense in such a move from Apple. Am I going to subscribe? Yes, I am, for two important reasons. The first one is the dual iPad and Mac functionality, and second, because I am a tech reviewer and I have to try everything and tell you what I think. So you can expect me to give you a very quick tutorial about Pixelmator, for example, comparing it to both Photoshop and Lightroom. And of course, whenever there's a new functionality in Final Cut Pro, you can expect me to talk about it as well. Until then, the new suite, or the new Creator Studio as Apple is calling it, will be available in 2 days from the time of recording this video, 3 days exactly. Today is Sunday the 25th of Jan. It will be available 28th of Jan. So probably when you are watching this video, it is already available. And again, I would like to remind you that you can still purchase a standalone perpetual license from any of these software. And if you already have it, it will continue to work. And if you already have it and you subscribe and then you stop the subscription, you can go back to the perpetual license and still use it the way you have always used it. The question that remains, the question to which I have no answer yet, and Apple hasn't answered yet, is the following. If I have the perpetual license and choose not to subscribe to the Creator Studio, am I going to have the same updates and upgrades like subscribers to the Creator Studio? I doubt it, but I still don't know. Am I going to eventually have two versions of Final Cut Pro, one for perpetual license holders and one for Creator Studio subscribers? Most likely this is going to be the case. Knowing Apple, most likely this is going to be the case. So weigh your options and do what you think is better for your business and for your video creation and photography and productivity with the other apps of this suite. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.